Wild boars used to be part of the untamed wilderness, but in recent years, they've bred at an alarming rate and quickly become a nightmare for the people of Colorado. From the forest edges, they've started appearing in large numbers across the fields, devastating crops, and causing increasingly severe damage. Faced with this reality, hunting is no longer just a sport. It has become a mission to protect the land, the crops, and the livelihoods of local people. Today's hunt was carefully planned, from weapons and ammunition to the hunting dogs. We began moving into an area frequently visited by wild boars, our heartbeats taut like drawn strings. Ahead of us lay a freshly harvested field, completely open and expansive, an ideal feeding ground for wild boars, but also perfect for an ambush. With nothing to obstruct the view, the first target soon appeared. A lone boar trotted along the edge of the field. I raised my gun. Took careful aim and pulled the trigger. After a few gunshots, the boar was hit and collapsed on the spot. The early success lifted our spirits, but to encounter more targets, we had to redirect toward the hilly area behind the field, where the rugged terrain showed heavy signs of wild boar activity. As soon as we arrived, I chose a high, open vantage point for better visibility. Oof. It didn't take long before the next target appeared. It dashed down a slope, tried to escape into a dense thicket below. Without hesitation, I raised my rifle, timed my shot, and squeezed the trigger. A volley of shots rang out. The boar was hit and rolled down the hill. After about an hour, we decided to move into a lower, flatter area to improve our chances of spotting targets from afar. The pack of hunting dogs now truly showed their value. With fewer obstacles in the terrain, they easily picked up scents and chased down prey. However, with sparse trees and fewer hiding spots, we hunters had to be extremely cautious and absolutely silent. Wild boars are incredibly alert. If we didn't stay well hidden, they could easily detect our presence and flee immediately. I spotted another boar. It charged out from the edge of a bush, only about 5 meters from my ambush spot. The situation was sudden and intense. I immediately raised my rifle and fired. A clean shot. The boar was hit, crashed into the dirt, and dust exploded into the air. Through the cloud, the boar lay motionless. The whole moment lasted only a few seconds, but it felt as tense as a confrontation with a fierce predator. The hunt wasn't over yet. Sensing a rare opportunity, I quickly raised my rifle and fired. The bullet struck straight into its neck. The boar staggered and collapsed to the ground without any chance to fight back. By afternoon, this time, I stationed myself at the edge of a bush, firmly gripping my rifle, eyes scanning for the slightest movement, ready for anything unexpected. Luckily, this ambush paid off with a generous reward. Time was running out for the day, so we made every minute count. Staying calm, I stepped back to maintain a safe distance, then raised my rifle and fired. A precise shot, the boar dropped instantly. Every November, the farmlands of Dennisley-Sivril turkey bustle with activity as locals begin the corn harvest season. But this year, the joy of harvest turned into chaos when herds of wild boars began rampaging through the fields night after night. Watching months of hard work trampled and destroyed, it stirred something in me. Determined not to sit idly by, I joined forces with fellow hunters in the region, and together, we planned a relentless pursuit. We headed out at dawn, riding our familiar hunting vehicle toward the vast fields of Dennisley-Sivril. Barely 10 minutes after our arrival, a few wild boars emerged from the distance. I quickly took aim and fired, but the beasts kept charging forward as if unfazed by the gunfire. And this time, with the dog driving the boars into our sights and the net tightening from all sides, the prey had no hope. This area is known as a wild boar haven, and true to its reputation, it didn't take long for us to spot our next target. We moved quickly, cutting off its path. From a favorable position, I calmly brought the target into my sights and pulled the trigger. At the same moment, my hunting partner also landed a perfect shot, dropping another boar. It was incredible. Within just seconds, we had taken down 2 animals in perfect sync. That double takedown fueled our momentum. The whole team was fired up, more determined than ever. Not long after, a black shadow suddenly darted across the field. We instinctively ducked into the tall brush, holding our breath and waiting for the perfect moment. And then, in a flash, before the boar could even sense the danger, multiple shots rang out. Just like that, it was over. The boar dropped instantly in the middle of the wide open field. Meanwhile, a tense chase unfolded in John's sector. But thanks to his seasoned experience and razor-sharp marksmanship, it didn't take long before the target ahead of him was neutralized cleanly and efficiently. Once again, our dogs proved their worth, flushing a massive boar out of hiding deep within the corn. It charged straight toward us, but I was ready. I raised my rifle, took aim, and dropped on the spot. The boars here are unlike any others, bold, aggressive, and completely unafraid. Some even tried to charge us head-on. Thankfully, we remained calm under pressure and responded with swift precision in every encounter. While relocating to a new position, we were suddenly alerted by strange noises coming from across the field. Seconds later, another boar broke into a sprint, desperate to escape. But today, it was just out of luck crossing paths with sharpshooters like us. A few crisp shots echoed through the air, and the beast was down. Later, we received word about a group of boars hiding in a cornfield mid-harvest. We rushed over immediately. It was madness. They came pouring out in droves. Despite the chaos and the hail of bullets that followed, we only managed to bring down one of them. With numbers like that still out there, it's clear this hunt is far from over. We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.